What's up, guys? NinjaCraft here, and well, today I'm gonna be making a video on how to get under a minute on 3x3s, because a lot of my classmates have trouble getting 50-second solves. They get like a minute and 10 seconds or something. So this video is just to help them do well, and yeah, and if you're just a person that wants to learn how to get a minute and you get stuck under a minute, and you get stuck with like a minute and 5 seconds, or even a minute and 10 seconds, you'll definitely improve into under a minute, maybe even under 50 seconds. So yeah, and so let's get into the video. Okay, guys, so the first advice is to learn soon or anti-soon. So that's not a hard algorithm at all if you already know soon. I'll perform it to you guys. So it's this. So that's how you perform soon. And this is anti-soon. So there's not much of a difference. It's like literally completely opposite. Instead of up, you go down. Instead of side, you go down side the other way. So it's just completely opposite, and so it's not really hard to remember. And another tip is to look, so with those algorithms, so a lot of probably you guys know how to build a cross like when you solve the 2 layers, and then you have this, and then you build a cross, and then you for example here in this case, this is an anti-soon case because the corner is on your left, so this corner, so you would want to turn it like this, and then you do anti-soon, and yeah. So or if you like do this, and you like, so like here, so you do your algorithm to get the cross, and then for example in this case you just spam soon, and then you'll get soon, and you can recognize soon by the corner on your right. So you soon and slow is this. Okay, so yeah, so anti-soon and soon is a big step to getting under minute solves. So yeah, and I'll just do it again, and this is a finger trick to it. So soon is this. Here, I'll do it. Okay, so this, you hold your pointer finger over there and your thumb over here. So that's soon, and anti-soon is this. You put your thumb over there and your 3 fingers there, and then you go down, side, up, reposition your pointer finger, and go side, down, and then your thing is to make it, and then you just make a R. So that's anti-soon and soon, and if you learn to do those algorithms well, then yeah, you're going to improve a lot. So step number 2 is very similar to what I just said like 3 seconds ago. Know your algorithm. So you wouldn't want to like be learning an algorithm and like not knowing the finger trick to it, or like having to stumble on, and like that's not a good thing. You have to know your algs, like how I write them down instead of like, yeah. So know your algs is a really important thing. Like so for example I'm learning so I used to in headlights, if I can get that case, and I'll corner twist it. In this case, I used to do soon and then anti-soon. That was key. But now I learned an algorithm like this, where it's you, and then that, and then that, and then that, and then that. I think I messed up. But so yeah, it's sort of connected to what I was saying. You do not, definitely not want to do an algorithm that you don't feel too comfortable with. Like, I didn't feel comfortable with F2L, and I still don't. That's why I didn't learn it. But I still get good solves, and I don't think I'll improve unless I learn full PLL and OLL. And then I'll definitely improve. Anyway, but that's another topic. Anyway, so step number 2 is know your algorithms. So yeah, that's not too hard if you think about it, because algorithms are pretty straightforward, and well, yeah. So step number 2 is know your algorithms, and step number 3 is up next. Okay, so step number 3, I see my classmates, they know how to build the cross, but they don't know how to do it efficiently. And what I'm saying about efficiently is that they get all the crosses onto the yellow. So like, sort of like when you have this perfectly paired over here, they would move it up, move it over here, and then move this over here, and then move this over here. And then they will like take it over here, over there, and over there to make the cross. But instead, you need to recognize it. And what I mean by recognizing it is like sort of like this. So when I see the cross, so this, if I turn this over here, then this blue would be blue and red. But since this is a blue and red, then that cannot go over here. Then it has to go blue and orange. So you move it over here, down, side 2 times. So, and then you wouldn't want to insert it even though you made the cross over there. You would want to lift this up, put this in, and then you built your cross, and then you make a cross. So I'll show you how it works, how more efficient it is. So I'll say done when I'm done with the first cross, and I'll say done when I'm done with the second cross. So this is the not so good way of doing the first cross. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was not so good way. And here's the good way you would want to do it. Done. So it's really faster, like 3 seconds faster. And you guys might be thinking like, but if you like get like 1 minute and 5 seconds, then that would improve your time pretty much to sub 1 minute. So that would be really good. So that's number 3, and number 4 is up next. So yeah. Okay, so tip number 4 is fingers, because so some people I know aren't very efficient with their fingers, and what I mean by that is they like do this. For example, like when I do this, like here, compare this, or like here, or no. So that's one example, and compare it to this. So this is not a good way of doing it. You'd more likely to be doing this, like with using all your fingers instead of like this, because it takes, so like what I'm trying to say is like when you turn it like this, then you have to readjust, put your thumb over here, and then it takes a long time. But when you do this, like it's just a lot faster. For example, this. So it's a lot more fast. It's faster, definitely. And we'll, yeah, and then I'll do the not so good way, and we'll, yeah. So you can definitely see the difference. So yeah. So that's tip number 2, fingers, because they're really key in solving. So yeah. And well, tip number 5 is up next. So yeah. Okay, tip number 5 is a good cube. So I don't mean like go to Cubicle and buy an $80 Ganzare with premium blah 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 whatever. I'm talking about I don't know, like my Moyalong version 2, which was $13, and it's a great cube for beginners, even though I tensioned it a bit. It's a great cube for beginners, really stable and bumpy feeling and smooth. So it's definitely great for beginners, and it's only like $17. Or you can get what's it called? This is not necessarily a 3x3, but I know that they make 3x3 branded type of those. But this is the Mofang brand, and they're definitely cheap and they're really good. This 2x2 is my main, but I will be getting Cubicle Labs 2x2 for Christmas. But this is my main, and it's really good and really cheap. It was like $3. And they sell 3x3 versions, which is like $5, $2 more, but it's still like a really good cube. So that's what I'm talking about, like good cube. You don't need to get like a $50. And what I'm talking about when I say a bad cube is like a Rubik's brand, or like I'm trying to think of an example. Yeah, all I can think about is Rubik's brand, or like my old $3 cube, because it was so bad, but I like tensioned it and stuff. Anyway, and like I don't know, just some good things. Like, or you don't need to buy good cubes. You can produce yourself like good cubes. Like you can buy lube, or you can tension it, which is a bit harder, but good outcome. So that's tip number 5. So let's rehearse all the tips. So tip number 1 is good to look OLL, aka know your ante soon and soon cases, and just yeah. And tip number 2 is know your algorithms. You don't want to be doing an algorithm that you're not sure of, like the algorithm that I've learned. You don't want to just do that and mess up and mess your solve completely. And tip number 3 is cross recognition. Recognizing your cross. And tip number 4 is your fingers. You don't want to be going really weirdly. You want to be like using all your fingers instead of just your thumbs and stuff. Like, so that's just not a good way to turn it. And tip number 5 is a good cube and just rehearsal. I'm not talking about those $50 Ganzare 360 blah blah blah. I'm talking about like a Moyalong or something. So yeah, that's we rehearsed top 5 ways to get your solves on sub minute. So hopefully this video helped a lot. It should. All these ways helped me get a minute, and now, yeah. So that'll be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.